What's going on, guys? I'm back here with a quick unboxing, and hopefully we can test this out. I bought this is an RC car, so I bought this for $50. It's a rather old RC. It's not new in any way. It's been like on every YouTube channel ever, you know. So it's an older car, but every time I looked at it, it was always being sold for around maybe $100. It would drop down to maybe 95. Even when I went to China, they were selling it for like, I think maybe a good 65 plus tax plus shipping. It was still rather expensive. I saw it on Amazon. It was being sold for $50. And even now that the sale is gone, it was just a quick sale. It's being sold for 58, so you'll get it for around $60, which is pretty good for an RC car with a decent transmitter. A decent transmitter, not one of those nasty transmitters that's all hollow and just feels like complete garbage. So I thought it was a pretty good deal, and it's on Amazon. So you spend $60 Amazon, you get it within a few days or next 2 days shipping. This was not 2 days shipping. It was I think about a week. Came UPS, just came now. So I think it's a really good deal. It's really great if you're trying to get into the hobby. At least you'll get into the hobby and it'll be okay. I do have some brushless motors and ESC. I think I'm going to upgrade almost immediately. And I'll be using my Dumbo transmitter, or I'll probably just buy it. I need to buy 2 more of those transmitters. So let's just go ahead and unbox this. So it's a really decent price without it having to be China. You know, I don't really care for the China stuff. I mean, I do, but every time I order from China, I always have issues. It never comes. It comes broken, and so I rather just order on Amazon. Not to mention, I am a member already, so I might as well use my membership. So I'll leave a link to this product, guys, so you guys can check it out or buy one for yourself. If you do buy from the provided link, it will help the channel. So this is it here. Wow, I thought there was a window there, but it doesn't seem to be a window. We'll go ahead and flip this upside down. Put that right there. And I opened it right here because it's kind of big, but I feel like going down to the floor versus that box there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this box. It's being sold as a 1/16 scale RC, but it resembles more of a 1/18 scale. I don't know, I could be wrong. I never seen it in person. So we got 50 Ks, supposedly electric. Of course, what else is it going to be? Waterproof. Here's a little preview of what it looks like. So you got a 390 plus a heat sink, which is pretty awesome. I seen it in action. It's not too bad. So we got a 2-cell lithium ion, 3-in-1, of course. That's ESC. And some alloy stuff going on there. I do have some shocks. I'm probably going to upgrade this thing because from what I see on the ads on Amazon, everything is metal, so it should be able to go brushless almost immediately. So this is what it looks like. I wish it was sold like that with the blue better, because I have some blue shocks. So you see everything here looks pretty good. If you look at that, that's pretty good, guys. Look at that. So we got everything in here is metal, and it's not focusing properly. Let's see if I can get this better for us. A little bit. So everything here is metal, so it's right away ready for brushless. And I thought it'd be pretty cool to just upgrade just for myself. It's not too bad of an RC, although it does have different choices, except for this guy wasn't there, but these 2 guys were there. And this one was being sold for $64, so with taxes and everything, you're looking at almost $70. And I have a lot of short course trucks already, so I thought I'd just go with the truck. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. You can see the box is a little mangled. Oh yeah, and on this side too, We got some upgrades that you can put on. So there are upgrades to this online somewhere. I really want to put some oil shocks because the actual shocks that are there are friction. So let me go ahead and grab that, open that up. We'll go ahead and start taking this out the box. So put that right here. Let's go ahead and slide this guy out of here. Okay, so over here we greet it with a nice little manual here. Everything looks resembling hobby grade. This is the way hobby grade cars come, just like this, except they come in a different plastic that isn't Ziploc. You just kind of tear it open. So let's see what we got in here. This the boring part, so let's get it out the way as fast as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of here. Come on. There we go. And here, so we got some body clips here, a wrench there, which looks like plastic. It is, it's just plastic. That's not gonna help you very much. They stripped out pretty simple. We got a couple Allen keys, and like I said, some spare body clips. It looks like there is only 3 of them. If I can see right, yeah, it looks like 3 only, which is okay. So let's go ahead and put that there. We got this here. All right, we'll go through that just really quick. You know, it gives you your basics of what you need to know about your transmitter, which I think the transmitter is pretty cool for the price that it costs. What the? Wow, this is weird. I'm not seeing this together. It looks like they're just, well, they are. So you do get exploded diagrams so that you know you don't never want to use any RC car out in the hot sun. You know, it really does turn off. It tells you how to recharge it. This one here gives you all your parts. So if anything breaks on you, it's really simple to just type that in and look for it online. You got different bodies there and everything else, a charger. And I seen it, the charger that comes with it supposedly is supposed to be able to charge. This also comes in brushless. I tried looking for it, I couldn't find it. I don't think anyone sells it in brushless, except for China. It would have been cool to get it brushless already. I would have loved that. But I have brushless ESCs and motors, so I'll be pretty good. I'll be able to do it myself. So here's all your parts here. The charger, like I said, is supposed to be able to charge lithium ion and LiPo. I do have my own set of LiPos. This is a Dean's plug as far as what I've seen in the videos. We got some spurs here, a metal spur. I wonder if this comes with metal or not. I don't know. Everyone else said we got one more here, and here's more exploded views. So you take it apart and have no idea how to put it back together. You could take a quick crash course on YouTube on how to read these diagrams, and you'll be able to put your RC car back together again. So that's pretty much it there. And some other stuff here about the lithium ion batteries, and then this here. Alright, so just giving you your typical warnings. So we got that out the way. We'll go ahead and throw that. Well, actually I don't want to throw that. My cats are going to start eating it. So this here just comes right out the bottom. And we'll go ahead and open this up. Sounds like there's something moving around in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the truck there. So this is the little S-Max. I thought it didn't say X-Max on it anymore. I think what was moving around was this here. This. Oh, I see they changed the charger now. So the charger's not the same anymore. They give you one of these cheap wall units now, which is okay. Just remember 1 amp only. Don't go and use a 2 amp. Let's see what we got there. What does this say? 2.5. So it probably could handle 2 amps. It doesn't look too bad, although I don't never trust these. Your balance goes there. Although I don't never really trust these here chargers too much. I use my own. But it looks pretty good, guys. It doesn't feel too bad. It feels like the one that the new Wall Toys, the 1/10 scale comes with. So that's your charger. The charger used to be different, but I guess they cheaped out on you and they give you a different one. I love this transmitter. For if you're getting into the hobby, I think this is a pretty good transmitter for you. It's got a load of so we got our speed and what is that, throttle trims, steering trim, steering dual rate, and reverse steering. I mean reverse, and yeah, that's how you reverse it, just in case you want to. I think that might be the steering reverse. Yeah, it is. It says ST reverse there. So that's our steering reverse. I'm creating shadow. And here, left and right, not sure what that is. Speed. It just says speed. So you got low and high. So you can go ahead and give this to a kid. And you can lower down the speed. It's got this light button here, which I have no idea. It doesn't come with lights, but I'm pretty sure you can probably put some lights on there. Alright, so now it's time to get the RC out. And we're tied down by some zip ties. So let me grab my wire cutters. Alright, so let me go ahead and snap these right here. And right here. Alright, so that should release the truck. Wow, this thing feels pretty heavy, guys. It actually feels a lot more heavier than I expected. And I think this is really good to get into the hobby. Really good, because it's a decent truck. You get a decent transmitter, which is also a lefty ready. I drive left, so there's really not too many transmitters that are for that. I'm usually driving like this, so that's pretty good that they think of that. Also, you can take this foam off and use it for another RC car. And it's got this here too, and I think that's 70/40 or 40/70, something like that. Yeah, you just leave it down, don't mess with that. And it looks pretty good. It feels not too bad. It doesn't feel too bad for being a beginner. It doesn't even look bad neither. Usually these things are horrifying and they look really, really cheap. But this actually looks pretty good. So let me grab my other tripod here and we'll go ahead and take a really good look at this truck. See what you get for the price. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a really good look at the truck. So far, weight feels pretty good. It feels so good that it doesn't feel cheap, but it feels good that it's going to need oil shocks almost immediately. These clips are really big, but they're easy to take on and off. So I'll be changing the clips on these. Oh wow, I guess you get two bodies. It said nothing about two bodies. So that's pretty cool. At least one can get trashed up and you can keep the other one for later. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. So you got this look here, and then you got this look here. So one says S Max and this other one just says S Truck. Both of them look pretty good. Alright, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but I got interrupted. But as I got interrupted, I noticed that there was this wire here. So it wasn't advertised with the light, or at least I didn't read that. So there's some sort of light in there, which is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and just connect this up just to see if the light, how it looks while it's on. Man, this is really tight. I don't want to put it too much because then it's going to be difficult to all right, here we go. Oh yeah, see that? So that's another upside. These tires don't feel so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. So if you see here, we got our ESC, which is 3-in-1. There we got our servo, which is here, 5-wire. But sometimes the 5 wires are not so bad until you can go ahead and upgrade. You get a 390 with a pretty nice heat sink on it. You do get aluminum caps for these here shocks, but I'm gonna upgrade these immediately. I think I have some laying around from some other RCs that I was going to upgrade, but I never did. So I'm gonna get that body and put that over there. So far everything looks pretty good, guys. $50, that's it. And even if it was 60, it's still worth it with 2 bodies, and you still get a battery charger, a battery, and lights. So that's not bad. The only thing you would have to really upgrade on this is the shocks, and that's pretty much it. You can deal with these tires for a little while. The tires actually have foam in them. I can feel the foam, and they feel pretty soft. They don't feel too they actually feel like if I use them, I will wear them out pretty quick. They don't feel hard, you know, like that cheap plastic. And hear that? That's what you want to hear. Sounds like metal. Everything in there is metal, so it sounds pretty good. So let me go ahead and put some batteries in that transmitter, and we'll see if that light button really works. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these batteries in. Got some cheap batteries here. I do have a bunch of rechargeables, but sometimes you may not want to use those depending on which RC you're using, because they're not 1.5, they're 1.2. All rechargeable batteries that are like this are a little bit less than the actual yeah, you see the light there. They're a little bit less power, so if you're using something that's not as good, you may get a lower signal, so you may not be able to drive out as far. So let me go ahead and turn this on again. So it's a Dean's, which is really awesome. I like that because a lot of my light bulbs are Dean's, and it looks like where we put the battery at, it looks like turn that on. Alright, that looks good. Alright, we got brakes. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Let's see if I can turn that light off with this here button. No, it's not letting me turn it off. Okay, so I had it a little bit on low. Remember? I had it in the middle. It's this here. I had it in the middle, so let's see if I could get more speed. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Steering is in reverse, but it seems to be running what? I think that's right. Yeah, right. So it's in reverse naturally, so you might want to just leave that alone. It says normal in reverse, and then we got steering trim and steering dual rate. So let's turn that up. Oh no. We'll turn that up a little bit more. It seems to be moving the actual steering trim. Okay. Yeah, I better lower this down a little bit. That servo does not sound happy, but that speed is pretty good. Not bad. And it's a 4-wheel drive, so that's really good. At least it'll be able to run through the grass. We got metal going here, so we got dog bones that are made of metal. These CVs are made of metal. I'm not sure if those are CVs. I think these are the CV things here. Not really that good, guys, with RCs. All the naming parts of it. I've just been in the hobby for around 3 years. I never really take time to learn much about it, although I have taken things apart and fixed them. But I don't really know the name, but these diff cups are made of metal. You got these here, and you got these made of metal as well. So that's pretty good. That's really good. Let's see if I got some more light on the scene. So everything's metal. I don't know if I have a metal spur or not. Let's take a look at this battery. Turn this off, turn the transmitter off, and we'll look at that really fast. So this is moving kind of like Traxxas. You can see they got a lot of inspiration from the Traxxas. So this is how that moves, which is really simple and easy. Then we got our lithium ion here. It's a 1500 mAh. And what else does that say on there? Just lithium ion, and that's pretty much it. There is no C value to it, or I can't see that. No, there's no C value, but I have a whole bunch of these. But I think I may be just taking this off and adding it to a brand new light bulb that I'm about to get. And I'm gonna try my oil shocks on these, and I do have an upgrade already in mind for it, but I will do a video of me running it outside stock. I really can't do that today, guys. I know you guys don't really care for the unboxings and stuff. You guys rather see it in action, but so far this is looking pretty good. It doesn't look too bad. It's well put together. It looks really nice and neat. The speed seemed really good. I mean, after you messed around with RCs for quite some time, you can pretty much estimate how fast it's going to go, and it looks like this will at least do 22 to 25 miles per hour, nothing over that. It'll probably run a whole lot better with the light bulb, so that's good. And you got your on and off switch here. Excuse me, I probably didn't say that, but it's right there. A little difficult to see, but it's there. The antenna, put that up anyways. Yeah, right there. So everything seems pretty good. The only thing that I see that is not so good, guys, are those shocks. You can't add oil into them at all or nothing like that, but I do have some oil shocks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put those in today. But everything else feels pretty good. Like I said, there's foam in the tires, as well as the tires feel like if they're made of decent rubber. We got a heat sink here that's pretty good. This actual ESC is a 3-in-1, but it feels like it's got some power. It's supposed to be 35 amps. I wonder if I can run this on 3S. Maybe I'll give it a shot before I fry it up and change everything out to brushless, because I really want it to be brushless. And the actual bodies for it are pretty good. It comes with 2 of them. They do not have any protective coating on them. They're ready to go. So if you scratch them up, that's how they're going to look. But they do have different paint schemes, as well as different lettering on the sides. So we got this one here that's got like some sort of I forgot what that's called, but it's got like some sort of a sporty look to it. And this one doesn't look so bad neither. It looks pretty good. They both look really good for what you're getting. So these bodies look pretty good. 4-wheel drive, not bad. Everything feels good. They actually feel pretty good. They're not too cheap. They're not super good, but they're not cheap at all. So you get 2 of those, plus the RC is not too bad. I mean, I've seen worse for the money. This is actually pretty good. I also got this little guy as well here. I probably will do a video, probably won't, just to add to the collection. But so far everything seems pretty good on this RC, guys. I will leave a link for it if you are interested. I suggest you get it. If say you're new to the hobby or you just got a couple of RCs, I think this one's a really good one to give it a shot. You can add it to your other existing RCs and it'll look pretty good. and you'll be able to upgrade it. No, I was right. You'll be able to upgrade it pretty fast, and not to mention, it seems like it goes pretty fast already. Not too bad. Except for that right there. That's a no-no. But it'll get you by until you get some shots. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. Pretty nice transmitter as well. You got to remember, if you do purchase this, it does have the low and high. I had it like in the middle when I first started, so it was like, it wasn't as fast. And then you just turn it all the way up, and not too bad. And it's got a lithium ion. It'll probably do just that much better with the actual light bulb. I can't get this to turn off, so it doesn't turn off. Maybe I should read something in there, but I doubt it. If it doesn't turn off now, it's probably not going to. But it doesn't really matter. So that light looks pretty good. It's not just individual lights. It's like an actual LED bar light, you know? So that's pretty good. And hear that? Everything sounds good. It sounds really good to upgrade. I have a 35 amp brushless ESC that will fit in there perfect. And I got a pretty good size. I think it's a little over a 380 brushless motor. So I'll probably be upgrading that almost immediately, but today I'm probably going to upgrade these shocks and put some metal ones in there. Yeah, it feels pretty good though. It really does. And these bumpers feel okay. They're not too bad, although this one feels like if you hit it hard, it may break, but this front one feels pretty good, like it'll absorb. The bottom of it doesn't feel too bad as well. Looks pretty good. It doesn't have a battery strap. It's got this one better. The other older ones came with the battery strap, and you can see the actual Velcro down here, and it would get all dirty or scraped up and then rip. So that's pretty good. Not too bad. There are quite a lot of upgrades for this RC, so I'm interested to see how it'll do outside. I'm probably not going to do the actual driving test with these shocks. I'm probably gonna switch these out today. I feel like switching them out now, but I'm telling you, they will get you by. They don't feel too bad, and it feels pretty good. I can tell it's got a lot of metal in there. I can feel it, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good here. Let's put this body back on here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Little S-Max. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me just go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way. And we'll just give it a little test run here. See what it does. Just in my apartment here. Can't really do anything in this apartment. It's rather small. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just put that there. And we'll just go really quick over there and back, see what happens. Feels pretty good. And that battery's probably 3.8 right now, so I'm wondering when it's 8.1 or 8.2 how it's gonna feel. Might get a little more extra power there. Not bad, not too bad at all. For the price, you can't really beat that at all, guys. Considering how inflation got, it's just making everything super expensive. But I will be back, guys, with a drone. I really want to get a drone. It seems like my drone videos are the best, so that's what you guys like. So I'm probably gonna get me another drone as soon as possible. But this little guy will be fun to mess around with and upgrade it with little parts here and there. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. I will leave a link so you can go ahead and check out the specs for yourself. And just in case you want to buy one, I think it's really well worth it. For 60 bucks, that's really good considering how inflation is. Even things from actual China are starting to get a little pricey as well. So I will leave that link provided, guys, in the description. And thanks a lot for watching, guys.